Hey guys, what's good? It's Low, and this is We Got It Crazy podcast. And I want to talk about a couple of things that's been in my mind. It's been debating on whether I want to talk about it openly, and I decided, yeah, I think I will. Uh, the Charlie Kirk situation has been getting so much attention, but I want to go into a little bit about that. First, I want to talk to you, right wing mega Republicans or Trumpers, whatever y'all are now. I don't know what you guys are anymore. If you guys want to immortalize Charlie Kirk and make him your prophet or your MLK or your Messiah, go right ahead. It just go right ahead. All that does is just reflect who you are. You look at what he stood for, and that's your guy, and that's what you guys want to make him a saint or whatever. That just shows who you guys are as a whole. So take them. We didn't want them. Nobody else really wanted them but y'all. Take them. But there's a couple of things that kind of messes with my head. Like for an example, this guy went on like he was this diehard, God-fearing Christian, evangelical, whatever. What the fuck is evangelical anyway? But okay, he claims that he's one of those, right? And then he'll turn around and say all the most condescending things about black people, about their intelligence, about women, about blacks being over-criminalized, hyper-criminalized, that we're the biggest killers of everything. So I want to talk about some of that stuff. First of all, the religion that you claimed so hard is a black person's religion. See, Christ and them were in the continent of Africa. Who are the people of the land of Africa? Africans, right? You can call them, you can break them up into different groups and shit, but they're still just Africans. For an example, when you look at Europe, right, and you say, well, who's from the land of Europe? You got Polish, you got German, you got Russians, you got English, French, Spanish, but they're all Europeans, right? And they all fit one description, which is what? 000, what? White, right? So if the land of Palestine is on the landmass of Africa before the Suez Canal was created. It was all on the land of Africa. That would make the people of that land what? Ding, African. So all of that stuff that you're talking about, you being this hardcore religious dude, you are worshiping an African, and with an African religion, with an African prophets, and the African Messiah, and the African they were Africans. That's as far as it goes. So that's the one thing that you guys really need to keep into consideration. If you're running around claiming that you're Christian and you're screaming Jesus and Mary and Peter and Matthew and Timothy and Moses and Elijah, and you are screaming African people. You are screaming African culture, African life, African prophets. That's one. Two, one of the things that you like to always say is, what can you do as a white man that a black man can't do today? Well, I'm going to give you a couple of them, right? One, you can sell your house without being afraid of being redlined. Two, you can go into stores without being followed. Three, you can get pulled over and speak your mind back to a police officer without being killed or being beaten up or taken out the car and beaten down or whatever. Your kids can walk down the street and not only have to worry about the outside elements, but they don't have to worry about a police officer jumping on them and beating them up and taking them down and arresting them and treating them like they're criminals and all of this stuff. Oh, let's. There's too many of those to even go into. That's too much of that. So I'm gonna jump into something else, right? I like to go into the whole I'd like to go on the whole, because you guys always love to say blacks kill blacks. Okay, well, let's go into this, right? There's been, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 63,000 white deaths because of fentanyl, right? And those kids are not going to the black neighborhoods and getting fentanyl because we don't really know where to get the shit from. They are getting it from their white counterparts. You white guys are selling other white kids fentanyl and they're dying at an alarming rate, and nobody's addressing this shit because they don't care. I'm going to tell you something, white people, and this is true. Those mega Republican people that you guys are chasing so hard don't care about your little poor white kids. They don't care about you guys. They don't. That's the reason why they are not doing anything to address the mass killings of whites by whites. The kids going to school shooting one another. Look at this. Let's go back to Charlie Kirk just a little bit. He said that black kids kill blacks kill blacks at an alarming rate, and that because they don't have fathers in the house. And then you turn around and he gets killed by a white kid who's Republican with a father in the house, and not one person has mentioned one word about addressing the problem of white kids going out and doing mass shootings. Instead, they want to blame it all and say, "Yo, he was somebody from the left. No matter what side of the aisle he was on, he was white. Raised by a Republican family with a father in the house." So that kind of will debunk you saying, yeah, black kids do so much violent crimes because they don't have a father in the house. It ain't got nothing to do with them not having a father in the house. I'm going to tell you what not having a father in the house did. It didn't give them something to aspire to. It didn't give them somebody to look up to. You had a mother and you didn't have a father to look up to. So then you had to kind of make up your own idea of what fatherhood would be like, what a man should be. And be honest with you, what I'm about to say, a lot of people might not like it, but my idol as a man was fucking Bill Cosby as Cliff Huxtable. And I modeled myself raising my children after him. Maybe not as far as going to be a doctor, but to being humorous, listening to my children, understanding what they were going through at the time, and trying to be as objective and open-minded yet serious as I can be. Now, let's go back. Raised 6 kids. All 6 kids went to college. 2 graduated. So talk all the shit you want. But I didn't raise no motherfucking serial killers. I didn't raise nobody that went out and shot up no schools and shot up no areas. So I think I did better than a lot of you motherfuckers. But all right, let's go back. All right. Going all the way back to this whole Charlie Kirk thing. If y'all want to love this dude, love him. But all that shit y'all running around talking about, oh, y'all ready for a race war? Y'all don't want it. You don't want it. Listen, you might think, we're so good with these guns. I can shoot a duck from this far away. There's one thing that you're missing, right? Rage, anger, and the yearning for payback. You don't have that. Think about it. A man getting in the ring to fight. He can be the best skilled fighter, but if he ain't got that dog in his heart, he'll lose. We got that dog. We're born with it. We're bred with it. So, instead of you guys running around and trying to figure out a way to pin your hard moments on the blacks, maybe y'all should thank us for everything that we've done and all the contributions we made to make your lives easier. Because don't forget, if it wasn't for us, you guys would still be in Europe dying of your own filth. You would be still eating your own sewage. You'd be living amongst the pigs. Remember them black plagues, the bubonic plagues? Yeah, that was just, it wasn't like somebody, like how you guys went and took viruses to other people. Nah, y'all created your own viruses simply by being disgusting, nasty, laying up with animals, not washing your bodies. See, we can go into some history if you want to go into some history. Huh? If we were such bad and all of this, why when your parents get old, y'all put them in places for us to have to take care of them? Because we're the best at it. No one loves people like we love people. That's why y'all hire us from those kind of jobs, because you know our love is genuine, and we'll never take out what we feel on some old woman. But we could. Keep pushing buttons. Low man, we got a crazy podcast. Let's not forget who's driving these school buses. It can go either way. Stop acting like, because y'all are angry, that y'all really want to come out here and do something crazy. Your elderly are at risk. Your children are at risk. I mean, this can get really ugly. Let's stop. Take a breath. Remember, we're all here. You keep practicing with that Mach God 6. And we keep making you fool. Keep playing games. It's your boy Lo. And we got it crazy.